Saying good morning. Beginning of day 18. Working our way on Camino. We're on our way out of Carrion. Had probably best night's sleep in a long time. What a wonderful place. So thankful they were there.
Yeah.
They were so sweet, so kind. It was fantastic.
Private room, private bathroom. So clean. And the nuns were especially sweet to us.
Another beautiful, dreary day today. Supposed to be cloudy. It is 39 so far, is what my phone said this morning. Supposed to get up to mid 50s again, but supposed to be fully cloudy and supposedly almost no chance of rain. So at least there's that. Hand is freezing, so gonna put this away for now. I think we're almost all the way out of town. We kind of clipped the edge of town, so there wasn't a whole lot to film. Oh, that's cool. Classic old staircase. The rock work. Oh yeah, there's the breeze. Off to a fun day. So there may not be a whole lot of videos today because I think most of the day is going to look almost exactly like this. Most of the day is going to be alongside the road, flat wide trail, which I'm loving today. So good for the feet right now. Not thrilled with the weather, but you know, we'll take what we can get. And you know, nice big views. We still have a few trees over on this side, which is nice. But I have a feeling that's probably not gonna last for too much longer. And it'll just be kind of out in the open, which is fine. At least it's not 100 degrees out. We are, I don't know, maybe 2-3 miles out of Carrion. And it's been just about like this the whole way. I think it's gonna be just like this for the next 10 miles or so, which is perfectly good. Yep, this is us. This is our Camino this year. Oh, cold wind again. Again. You know, it's beautiful, but pretty overcast. And it just doesn't feel like it's warming up today. You can see the trail behind me. Looks exactly the same in front. At least we got easy terrain. Nice walk. Yeah, we were talking with a guy. Where was he from? At breakfast, Netherlands, I think. He was talking about how they have 10 months of winter every year. You know, 10 months of winter a year. And it's warmer there now than it is here. They're talking snow up on the Pyrenees again over the pass that we went over a couple weeks ago. It's just like a crazy cold front. Never ending. Word is we've got 4 more days of cold and rain, and then, or maybe it's 3 now, probably 4, and then it's supposed to start getting nicer. So we're hoping, got our fingers crossed. I don't remember if it was mentioned or not back at the albergue where we stayed last night. A lady came in fairly late. Her hands were purple. It was cold, and the nuns, they were so sweet. They turned the heat on for the entire building so she could warm up, which was great because our room was a little cool. It wasn't bad, but it was a little cool. And yeah, it got all nice and toasty warm. And then they turned the heat off for the night, which was fine because they had lots of blankets in the closet. I had like 8, 9 blankets for the 3 beds. And we got up this morning and they turned the heat on again. Got the room nice and toasty, so it was just fantastic. I can't say enough about that place. It was just wonderful. I can't really think of anything else at the moment. We'll kill this for now. Talk to you again in a little bit. Yep. Look at that. Turn around and look behind. And yep. It's kind of therapeutic in a way. Go that way real fast. And if a puddle gets in your way, turn. Biggest technical obstacles on this section of the path. Love it. It's 11:30-ish. And we're coming up on a small town. Which you know what that means. Coffee, food and coffee. Clouds are starting to break up. It's still chilly. I was able to take my coat off, but I might put my gloves back on because the breeze is still just a little chilly. Looks like we're gonna get some rolling hills. It has been a whole lot of flat. It's like a pretty small little village, but I expect they have a place to sit down at least. We've made sandwiches this morning in the kitchen of the albergue, so we've got our own food, which is great. Just need a bench to sit on, which I think I see one already. Deb and Bobby are just a little ways behind me. They put their headphones in, started listening to some books. I do something, I guess, to pass the time. I know what I'm going to do to pass the next half hour or so. I'm going to eat. I think I am just going to sit, unless these cyclists take the tables, which they are, of course. I'm going to sit over here. Just ate our sandwiches. Making our way through the small town. I think we're gonna get some rolling hills again after this town. Not sure. We're all pretty tired. We're dreaming of our cots. So as long as we get our place tonight, this afternoon, we'll be good.
Decided not to leave without us?
Well, you know. I guess I'll wait for you today.
I was admiring her leg warmers.
Yeah, I was behind her for quite a while.
Oh.
I was thinking about the leg warmers you were talking about possibly bringing.
You can appreciate them too.
Yep.
That's what you exactly have them now. Huh? Do you wish you had them now? I would have, yeah, I would probably put them on instead of this. Mm-hmm. That's why I brought those tall socks. But then they just get soaked, you know. Yeah. Like, I wish I had a warm pair of socks. I want to wear the tall socks, but then at some point you want to take them off. Yeah. Like a leg warmer. I don't want them all day. I would wear them at night. Yeah.
So shortly after this town, the trail splits. And there's an optional route that'll get us off the highway. I think it looks like it adds like 2 or 3 kilometers. Or we follow the highway and we walk a trail right next to the highway for the next 5.5, 6 miles. I think the weather today, everything, I think we're gonna go ahead and take the highway. Shortest route today. It's unfortunate. I think the other way is really peaceful and quiet, which would be nice, but it's just chilly. Clouds are threatening. But we got probably another 5-10 minutes before we have to make that decision. Just left Calzaldea. I think this is what we have for the next 5-ish miles. So we opted for the road walk. Not a big surprise. Just not sure we can trust the clouds for much longer. So we're going for the shortest distance. And it's been fine. I mean, the trail hasn't been the smoothest in the world. It's got our favorite embedded rocks to, pummel your feet a little bit. But there's been almost no traffic on this highway. And occasionally we get a buffer with the hedges and things. So it's not been bad at all. I don't think the river walk or the alternate route to add 3 or 4K would have been worth it. So I'm pretty happy with our choice. First hill we've seen in a while. Francis. Will. It's a beautiful day. So, Terradillos. Watch out if anybody wants to walk Camino Francis as you get to Terradillos. Those little nice people, painted yellow arrows all over the place. They take you all through town to all the albergues, all the restaurants, all that stuff, and take you completely off trail, get you turned around. And then to top it off, I'm not sure what the official route is anymore. We're using an app, Far Out. Used to be Gut Hooks Guides, it's now Far Out. And we have the Camino Francis route, the map downloaded, so we can tell when we're on trail and all that good stuff. It's been working really well. I mean, not all their data is up to date as far as albergues and restaurants and all that stuff, but as far as the route goes, they've been pretty on top of it. So the app said to take a barely cut through town and then take a quick left and get right back out to the highway, go across the highway, go down a dirt road, and then take a right. So we wandered all around town, turned around, went back out across the highway, went down the dirt road, and where the app said to turn right to start heading back west, we saw a sign further down the road. So we went on further down the road, and there's a Camino sign that says to take a right there. So we did that. Now, according to Gut Hook, or according to the Far Out app, we're completely off trail and walking down a farm road, which is fine. But then, the app says we could have gone the complete opposite direction to take an alternate route, which may now be the official route. We may now be on the alternate. I have no idea. Anyway, I'm very happy to see that sign coming up. That is a Camino sign that says to take a right here. So that means the signage seems to be working. And Far Out app may be a little bit out of date here. And again, I have no idea which is official and which is not. But watch yourself at Terradillos and pay attention to where you're going. Fortunately, it's a tiny little town. It only took us, 5-10 minutes to walk all the way through and around and up and down and zigzag around. But it was enough to get us turned around and a little bit frustrated. So we're struggling a little bit. Temperatures have dropped a lot again. I think there's a lot of moisture in the air again. So looking forward to getting into Terradillos, which I believe is right over there, I hope, and getting warmed up. Deb and Bobby have slowed down quite a bit. I'm just moving a little faster out of frustration, I think. I thought I knew where the heck I was going, but obviously I didn't. Yep, they're plugging along. Oh, good, we have somebody behind us, so that must mean... And I have seen footprints and bike tire tracks, so I think this is a reasonable route. And it's just different, and that's okay. Wait here for him.